Hi guys, welcome back to StarCat70 Plays Elite Dangerous. That's right, we are back, and fleet carriers are on my mind. Now, in the beta, you can purchase a fleet carrier for 1 million credits. I haven't done it yet, but until May 26th, you can purchase a fleet carrier for 1 million credits. I need to find out if this is true. I need to find out what can you do with a fleet carrier. Now keep in mind, fleet carriers will still be very expensive and unattainable for a lot of commanders out there when the beta is over. So having said that, it'll be fun to find out, is it going to be worth it to me to grind away until I get enough credits? I think it's 10 billion credits. Let's play. It's nice to be back, Elite Dangerous. Well, I've just written down all of the places that we can go to purchase one of these fleet carriers. Now, I've got plenty of money in the bank to purchase one for 1 million credits. I forgot how many credits I have. Where are we? Volante. Wait a minute. That's where you can buy one.
What an interesting person you really are.
Thank you, Orion. I have missed your voice.
You go ahead and make your final checks. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Orion, that was a little delayed situation. Okay, so we are on a fleet carrier. We don't want to be on one. We want to purchase one. Let me just... I don't know why I never put filters on. I feel like I need to look at every single... Look at that. So if you're looking for a station, you put a filter on for a station, you're going to get all the fleet carriers. I guess that's cool. We're going to La Place. We're going to acquire a fleet carrier. And I have no idea what happens next. So I don't really know what to expect. I don't know anything about operating a fleet carrier. This is going to be new to me. I'm so glad to be back in the cockpit. Oh shoot, I didn't know I was that close to the place. So I was going to chat for a second, and now I'm not going to. Disengage.
Drive deactivated.
It worked. I'm shocked. Ooh, that just appeared out of nowhere. Are we seeing this correctly? My assumption is, I believe it's correct that I go to the place first, and I don't know if that thing has anything to do with the actual purchase. Request docking.
Requesting landing platform.
Camera. It's nice to see some things are still working with the voice attack. She's so pretty. I have missed you, Tigress. You need to put your pink, purple paint, glowing paint back on. Because, you know, people seem to love that. Is it going in? Oh. Phew! Sometimes I never know if it's going under the toaster rack or in it.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
No, thank you.
As you wish.
That's right. Did they put people in here yet? I don't think they did. I really want them to put people. Like, they don't even have to move. Didn't I mention that before? Just put some, I don't know, something symbolic of people. Alright, we go to Starport Services, and then we look at contacts, right? Correct? Is that correct? Fleet carrier vendor. It's true! It's true, guys. We're buying one. And oh wait! I didn't name it! I didn't name it. Was I supposed to name it first? Oh wait, shh. Quiet, everybody. I forgot to name it. What would I name it? Oh, it tells you where it's at. Where is over there? Okay. Is this, I wonder if this is gonna be, how it always goes? Like, when you purchase a carrier, it's gonna be located in some such place. Can you imagine if your carrier is over close to Sagittarius A? That would be funny. Oh no, I didn't name mine. It's just called Fleet Carrier. I feel like an idiot. Okay, I'm not the only one. Let's go to there. Can we go to there? How come it won't? I guess I don't know how that works. Alright, that's where the fleet carrier is. Hold on, let me do all this stuff. I'm not using my controls correctly. I'm confused as to why I can't plot a course to my fleet carrier. Well, let's look. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. I've marked it somewhere. There it is. Plot around. Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to do. I was having so much trouble knowing how to do that. It's a jump away. Alright, let's go to it and see what we can do with it, shall we? Now, it's my understanding that the services on the fleet carrier are also at a reduced price of only 100 credits right now, at least for now. That's going to go up considerably later on. You
Permission
should have
to clear the area and jump?
No, thank you.
All right then.
Can you imagine, Orion? You have totally done that before, where you've tried to jump through the wall. That would not be a good idea. I'm so excited about this because this may be my only chance to see what it's like to own one. And now I feel like a complete fool. I wasn't reading the page when I was buying it. I was just buying it. I was just like, oh, boughtn't. Didn't see the part where I could have named it some. That would have taken me forever, though. To be honest, naming it would have taken me 1,000 years. Can't wait to see my fleet carrier. This is an exciting occasion. Now I've got to figure out what to do with it. Let's be honest. I'm not responsible enough to own one of these because I'm sort of like this rogue character that just likes to explore, fight a little bit, you know, make a little bit of money, no loyalties to anyone. I have a goal to visit Earth one day. Here's our fleet carrier named Fleet Carrier V63X79 9N. Same thing. See how she looks. There she is. It's mine, though. Can't I just come crashing into it and it's totally fine? Request docking.
Docking request code sent. Stand by.
Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Request accepted.
Need to watch it fly in. Man, can you imagine having all your ships on one of these things and then you just go like wherever? So you've got your awesome mining ship that's all decked out, ready to go for mining. You've got your combat ship. You've got your smaller ships that are for, I don't know, maybe some combat or maybe just, you know, you just want to have a weekend drive around the star system. No idea what this is going to be like in the future after the update. The big update, I'm talking. The huge update. Are we going to be able to walk around? Hell no. Let's see what we can
Remain
do.
quiet.
Oh, it's so pretty music, though. All right, what can we do with this? Carrier management. Can we change its name? That's like a huge thing right now. I know I've looked through this somewhat before, but I didn't really spend much time on it because it was something that I didn't think I was ever going to get to do. Here it is. Here it is, guys. Oh, we can change its name. All right, what are we going to call it? How about Just a Dream? StarCat70, Just Dreamin'. That's right. That's what it's called. I'm never going to have one outside of the beta, so we're going to enjoy this right now. There it is. StarCat70, Just Dreamin'. There it is. You can't do anything else to it, but the fact that there's a livery, however you want to call it, the very fact that it's here tells me that in the future, this right here, this ship, could look completely customized and different. Okay, so what do we do with it? Okay, we're going to jump it in just a minute if we can. Should we put some money into it? So we'll deposit a couple mil. It's fine. We got it. We got enough money for that. Okay, now you've got some money. Upkeep is not supposed to be expensive, but I don't know. You can reserve a percentage of the fleet carrier's balance to cover a weekly upkeep payment. Weekly upkeep is 5 million. Wait a minute. I need to put... Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Apply a charge to all service costs, which is then added to the fleet carrier balance. What do people say? It was roughly like 10%? Or... Let's start with... I don't even know. Maybe we should have more money. I mean, obviously this is not how we would be doing it. Manage the market. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Your carrier does not trade this. How do you make it trade things? The commodities trader oversees all trade that takes place on a fleet carrier. This is an important role as the fleet carrier acts as a self-contained independent market. Prices are set by the carrier owner and only stocked goods are available for purchase. How do you... So I need to buy this stuff from somewhere else, perhaps? You don't just, like, pick it out of thin air? Okay, this is definitely going to be a money pit. I'm pretty sure. Unless you're already, like, made of a lot of money. List of services. I'm just kind of skipping around because I want to jump this ship. I want to make it go somewhere. I want to make it go. Oh, this is the thing they were talking about. Costs currently 100 credits. A warehouse? How do you install it? Set current activity. This selects the fleet carrier's carrier services background image and navigation panel icon. Oh, I see. Explore. Alright, I think I understand that if you decommission your fleet carrier, you're going to get a little bit of your money back. Let's see what we can do. Now, here's the question of the day. Where can you go? Can you go anywhere? How far does it go? It won't. I thought maybe they would let me in. I thought they would let me in because this is the beta. Don't they want us to explore? Okay, what are valid carrier destinations? I feel like I'm just now learning how to play this game. What is no free slots? Oh, I heard about this. Systems get full, and I'm going to assume that any place that sells fleet carriers are going to be full. No free slot. So, okay. So we're going to have to creep our way over here. Okay, that's our destination, right? Let's see. Yes, we did. Okay, we're going to jump in 15 minutes. That's how long it takes. And then what? I just randomly picked a system to go to, and ideally I probably should have gone to a system that I knew had stuff that we need. The fleet carrier must be in a carrier administration system to install this facility. So we need to go to one of these systems that has services for fleet carriers. The problem is they're full, so you can't just go anywhere you want. So that's going to be an issue, I think. I need to find out information about how you do that. Oh, secure warehouse, a storage facility operated by non-contract personnel. Stolen goods are imported and exported from here. Huh? Oh. Ooh. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Can other people who come to visit your ship sell cartographic data to your ship and you can then sell it later? Is that how this works? And this feature alone is going to cost close to 2 million credits. Is that what I'm understanding? Here I am just jumping randomly to a place because I'm fairly certain that I'm not going to be able to go to the places that have fleet carrier vendors. Once a Drake class carrier is purchased, the owner can find it orbiting within the system or the nearest available system with the carrier administration service if purchasing system is already at capacity. This is going to be a problem because you need to be in the system to get these services installed. But if they're full, well, how am I going to test it out?
Attention. This carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We are about to blast off. What is that going to look like? If I'm just sitting here, do I need to go below? Okay, wait. Do I need to go under here? Or is that, how is this going to work? Just hold on a second. I'm looking up information. Okay, so I have questions. Here's my list of grievances. No, it's not. It's not grievances. I'm just curious. Number one, because we're about to take off to a new system, I assume. Can I sit on the surface?
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
I'm getting inside. Something tells me it's not wise to be sitting on top. Like sometimes you can get through the wall. I can't get out. I can't get the camera out to see the outside. Maybe I should have stayed on top. Oh, now I'm just curious. Okay, let's go back to the surface. I need to see the countdown like all the time. Just something that would be helpful is to see the countdown all the time so I can take care of my situation. It's nice that they tell you audibly, but it would also be nice to see it visually as well. So you could just tie up whatever loose ends you might have, especially if you're not supposed to be sitting on top of it when it launches into the depths of the unknown. Okay, questions that I have. Can you sit on top when this behemoth takes off? The other thing is, if the star systems are full of fleet carriers and you can't get in to get services taken care of, what do? I'm wondering if they will have a limit as to how long you're going to be in a system that is selling fleet carriers and doing the administration of the fleet carrier situation. What else do we need to know? Do you travel with the ship, or is it going to launch me off into space and go on its separate way? I mean, I would assume you would travel with your ship. That just doesn't even make sense to not travel with the fleet carrier. But it's a question. Might be a stupid question, but a question. Nevertheless, we're going to get to the bottom of this here in a moment. Also, it's very clear that in the future, you will be able to change the appearance of the fleet carrier along with the name, which is lovely. I hope you can get paint for it and change the colors and fly the pirate flag. Now, I know we discussed this before. We need a pirate flag. Also, does anybody think that 15 minutes is too long to wait for the carrier to leave the system? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this just until they blast. I'm sure that's going to be an issue. They said they were going to lock down. What does that mean? We're still sitting on top. Is it going to... Oh.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
There, my question has been answered. Mark that off the list. This is so cool. You guys, that's so cool.
Landing pads retracted. Hangar bay secured.
Hello? Orion? I wish I could see what it looked like. You guys, tell me if I'm wrong about this. You're just sitting in here assuming what the awesomeness must look like on the outside. I want to know what it looks like when it's locking down. I want the option of being at the bridge to see.
Information is acknowledged. All decks are prepared for hyperspace.
I want to be on the bridge, and I want to see what it's like.
Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
I'm in it. Oh. This better be amazing.
Attention all carrier crew. Night shift drive engaged.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, everybody. Buckle your seatbelts. Oh man, it's getting intense.
Attention. Counting down to jump.
Oh, ho, ho.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, my ears. Oh, I want to see what it looks like. We're never going to know what it looks like. I mean, at this point, you could be chilling and relaxing while you're traveling quite far. You don't have to fly. You don't have to keep it from hitting the star. You're good to go. Carrier management view. Oh, I can't look at that while this is happening, can I? Is there a way for me to see? Would there have been a way for me to see? Okay, wait a second. Hold on. I need to find out. Is there a way to see your fleet carrier flying? I guess you don't really get to see it fly, but can we jump again? All right, before we do that, let's... All right, we have made our first jump. We're going to make another jump because I'm going to see if I can get into another situation. Look at us now at this star. There is another ship coming to our carrier. Are they going to donate something to our carrier? Are they going to come and land on our beautiful carrier? Cooldown. Okay, so you have a short cooldown period. We still have plenty of whatever you call it. We're good to go, I think. I need to figure out how to do the other things that I want to do. Alright, let's go to the surface so we can at least experience what it's like to have traveled a distance without lifting a finger, mostly. Here we are in a whole new system, a whole new world. System map.
System cartography.
There's other people here too. Not a carrier destination. Where are the carriers there? Alright, let's go and plot a course to somewhere that does have services. Shall we? The destination. No free slots. Of course. How is anybody supposed to do anything and purchase anything if this is how it's going to be? I'm just wondering. How do you purchase things for your carrier? Can you fly out? Let's go there. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, now it makes me want one. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to work so hard to acquire one. I'm just taking care of some personal data transfer information. No idea what I'm talking about. So, another thing I was thinking is that if a system gets congested with fleet carrier, you're really going to have to work to be competitive. Or, if you're somebody who's trading, you're going to have to be very competitive with the other carriers in the system. I think that could be interesting and challenging and make it fun. But I think my biggest concern right now is how many are allowed in a system, particularly the systems that have the carrier vendor and administration. And is it going to be difficult to take care of things like that? I don't even know why I'm worried about it, because there's a lot of people not going to be able to afford one of these anyway. Is it going to only be 12 systems that have the services? Another thing, can you send your fleet carrier to a system, have it ready to jump, and then you get off and you stay in this system, and your fleet carrier is going to take off without you? And I really, you know what? To me, this is so cool because I like flying. Can we look at carrier management view while it stays flying? That was the other question. We're going to check mark this off the list. We're going to find out, can you or can you not look at carrier management view while it stays flying? Because otherwise, you're just sitting there. That's it. You're just listening, and you're going to have snacks. You might as well just have some chips. Here we go. We're going to check it. We are in the hyperspace portal. Can we view carrier management? No, we cannot. I've just tried to click it. No. You can't click on carrier management view, so I'm not missing anything there. It could shake just a little more and I would be okay with that.
System scan complete.
System map?
Hey, be careful where you're going.
Oh, look at all these fleet carriers here. We should be just a jump away. Galaxy map?
Hey, be careful where you're going.
We should be just a jump away from where you can actually purchase one. That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's not carrier jump, that's just regular jump. Somebody else is here. Popcorn is here. Grab your popcorn. Oh, that makes me want popcorn. Oh my god. We're gonna jump to the first administrative place
Shall I
we can
engage
find.
the jump drive?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm trying to form thoughts about what to do. And part of the reason why I'm not that invested into this situation, after the beta is over, I won't be able to have a fleet carrier. So it's hard for me to invest in this scenario. I'm going to explore as much as possible because maybe it'll give me a goal to try to make that kind of money in a few years. Because legitimately, it's going to take some time. Look at all those fleet carriers. Cookie and a monster. Okay, we're looking for a port. It's my understanding that you have to go and mine tritium, but you can't buy it from a port, or can you? I'm curious if that's going to be something that happens. 75%.
Drives engaging 75%.
Just making sure. I remember when Commander Royal Mons used to tell me to keep it in the blue, and I would always say that I was keeping it in the blue, but I don't think I was, as I was constantly shooting past the station. Clarkport. An attractive treasure planet looking colored starport. Oh, there's that place. Can you land on those? This starport's pretty. Oh! Ooh, every time we go in, we hit something, don't we? Look at you being all attractive colors. Lights off.
By your command.
I don't know why the lights were on the whole time. Just gonna go in. Let's see what happens. What have we here? Reality. How do we deal with this situation? The vessel must be present in the system with carrier administration in order to access it. Alright, here's the problem. I can't get into a carrier administration infested system. If you get all your services, you're going to want to go to the far reaches of space and entice people to come and visit your carrier, right? So once you get outfitted with whatever it is you need, you're going to go away. That's my thinking on it anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do is attempt one more time. We're going to attempt one more time because we can't keep. We're going to attempt to get in this system with the carrier. System map?
System cartography.
Oh, I don't want to go to the system because it's not in the system. Look at these stars. You could put fleet carriers over here. Just waiting for this beta situation to get sorted out. And forget there's an actual other, game that I could be playing right about now. Spending time on fleet carriers that are only but a dream. It is only but a dream. It was only just a dream. Just inspecting it as we fly in. Make sure everything is ship-shape. Might as well enjoy it while it's still playing. I already know if they offer purple, I would put that all over that. Or pink. I'm sure any commander would be proud to dock their ship here. Never mind. Can we go to this star? It's in the same system. Guys! Go into the system, pick the other star. So, when you're looking at those systems that are full up of everything, you can still find a spot to put your fleet carrier. All our questions have been answered, mostly.
2, 1.
Turbulence that time. Like each time you go, does it get worse? Like does your ship get like some kind of wear and tear that over time it just has a rougher journey? Oh, look! Look! Guys, I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Look, 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 look. Look, look, look. Okay, install. Okay, Emirani. Okay. Let's put everything in. It's all cheap. It's all cheap. Let's do it. Right now it's cheap. When all of this stuff actually goes live eventually, when they're done doing maintenance. Ooh, I see some battling. I want to go fight. I'm putting everything up in here. I'm just going to tell you right now. Enables operation of a shipyard where commanders can buy and sell. Carrier owners always have access to this service. Okay, let's put it in. Outfitting, for sure, we need that. Like, is it possible for me to put every single thing in this ship? Or is there, like, not enough room sometimes, maybe? I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting stuff in here. Shipyard. Okay, this one I'm concerned about. Insufficient carrier balance. Okay, so you have to have a bunch of money in order to have these. Alright, so we need to put more money into it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
No. No.
Departure procedures initiating.
No.
Pre-launch diagnostic checks.
No.
All systems nominal.
Stop.
Ignition.
Cancel launch.
All right then.
Thanks.
You're welcome, sir. Cancelled.
Did you see that? You know what? Sometimes Orion has a mind of his own, and he drives me crazy with that mind. Multi-roll. Sidewinder, Vipers. Those are good. I mean, obviously we can't afford everything. We need some outfitting going on. Cargo racks. Oh boy, you really gotta... Do they not have just like a package of things? What you oftentimes have to change is limpet controllers. For sure. Mining tools. Absolutely. Get this. That way people could, you know... Defense is important as well. Boy, you're gonna need so much money. There we go. I mean, I'm just trying to think of what I would want. Alright, we're not selling these, we're buying these. So right now we don't have any. So how much would we spend to buy it? We don't want to spend the galactic average, we want to spend less than that. And then we'll sell it after we've acquired it. So I'm curious, where do you find out what you've earned from it? So far I haven't screwed up my security. Alright, well, I guess maybe that's all we need to do. I'm gonna fly around a little bit, see what's going on in the system. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's not just this star. It could be the planets or the other stars in the system. And now that I've selected that, that means I'm jumping to there, doesn't it? Aren't IC rings containing tribute? Weekly upkeep, core cost, accrued cost, projected hull maintenance. Like all of this is an issue. 300,000 credits per 3 jumps. I do wish that the jumping time was maybe a little faster. I wonder if there's going to be like some expansion modules that you can buy in the future to make your capacity larger. I like how on this screen you can see what's actually happening. So here's my thought. If a visitor wants to jump out of the system, they shouldn't get that for free. They shouldn't get that free travel. They should pay for it, right? So is that a thing? Was I just not paying attention to it? Is that a thing? Or do they have to get off the ship? Maybe 10% is a bit high. But let me tell you something. StarCat70 Just Dreamin' is not just any fleet carrier. This one is limited time only experience. You're not gonna get this much longer. So if you want to enjoy the services that are offered, you're going to have to pay a premium for this rare accommodation. Let's jump already. Are we there yet? Alright, I've put a bunch of money into this situation. It's going to cost a blooming fortune for the weekly upkeep. But if we were smarter than I am about commodity and trading and all of that, I'm not a good business person. I wouldn't know what would be a good price. I guess you could learn over time, but I do believe that you should charge a tariff because they're about to have the ride of their life. You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying. Everybody simmer down. Brace yourselves. Remain calm. Now, if you were, say, running around the carrier in the lounge, all of this would be even more exciting. I don't know why we're hyper jumping to the same system though. I mean, couldn't we just, a slow float over there to the other planet?
Attention. Counting down to jump.
So we're entering a hyperspace portal to go over to same star system, a planet in the same star system. That maybe shouldn't be a thing. I don't think it's a huge deal, but it's just something I noticed. Popcorn's over there. Hi, Popcorn. Okay, so here we are. We are just right there.
Released. The launch underway.
We might find somebody to battle. Okay, what I'm going to do is a little bit of bounty hunting because I don't think I'm prepared for mining. We will see if we can turn in the bounty on the fleet carrier. What?
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Oh, what the heck kind of weapons do I have here anyway?
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Flight assist.
Oh, shoot. Put your weapons on. What the heck is wrong with me? Hit the pips in your weapons, please. That helps.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Scan detected. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target shields online. Scan detected.
Night vision.
Understood.
Maybe that would help. Hard to see.
Charge detected.
No! Go for him, go for him. Don't let him get away.
Target shields online.
Oh, dang it. How did I let him get away? Flippity-doo-dah. It's fine. I can't believe that. Oh, you. Man, I feel so stupid. Oh, what a shocker. Night vision.
That's affirmative.
Balance power between systems and weapons.
Loading requested configuration.
Impulse track. Trajectory disruption. Under attack.
One fit to the enemies.
Target shields flight assist off.
I'm starting to get hungry. I'm getting hungry. But I still need to do this. Shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
Heat sink. You don't say. I have the wrong weapons for this situation. Wait, where'd it go? That was weird. Come on, hit me. I don't mind. Shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
Heat sink.
Heat sink deployed.
I want this one. That's what we want. Deploy the fighter.
Stand by. Launch. Thrust done. Boosting now.
Solid copy. Deploying the fighter.
Thanks.
Fighter deployed. Standing by.
Let's do this together, shall we? This will save us some trouble. Here, sir. I'm gonna get it from all directions now. Do it when I hit it. He's too close. I can't tell how close he is. Really? He's just right there. I just want to get right on him. Lower you. How's our pilot still going? The fighter. Oh, I wanted to hit that. Man, I can't back up fast enough for this one. I forget that I'm not in a smaller ship.
Shields are toast. I need support, Commander.
You're alright.
Sure.
I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional threats.
Perfect. So she wrote, Borderlands is gonna be tough, but we're gonna try it. Why not? Shield cell.
Be quiet.
Heat sink.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Really? Did we even have that? I didn't even notice. I don't think we have chat. Now that I'm thinking about it. attacking my fighter? I don't even know. He's just down there. I still haven't taken his hull. He's just firing and not even hitting. Itchy. Shield cell. Heat sink.
Shield cell. Such a heat.
Just do it. And that was it. Oh, she wrote. Retract hard points.
Weapons retracted.
Recall the fighter.
Roger. On the way back now.
Receiving telemetry. Retrieving fighter. Opening hatch.
Thanks.
You're welcome, of course.
Of course. All in a day's work. It's time to go home. Request docking.
Seeking permission.
Oh shoot, wrong thing. Sorry. I'll do it. Sometimes if you're using voice attack and you navigate by yourself without telling Orion or whoever is your VoicePack person, if you navigate by yourself without telling him, it gets all out of whack. I'm just going to go straight into the carrier. And we are going to call it a day after this. After we see if this works. Where I can get rid of my... Hang on. What's happening outside the door? Look at that. Are you being serious? What is going on? Y'all. Is that a thing? What? What? Guys, do you see this? I did not know this was a thing. I know they can defend themselves, but I've not seen it happen. Holy cow. I don't mind seeing that. I wonder if you can... Wow, I did not expect that at all. I wonder if you can outfit your fleet carrier with better weapons. I wasn't expecting that. That was weird. Probably best not to sit on top, huh? Alright, let's just move on. Let's pretend we didn't see that. That was crazy. Alright. Got my ears all uncomfortable. Okay, so what can we do? A redemption office. No combat. But bounties, though, you can do that, right? There's some. Redeem all bounties. works. It works, everybody. Okay, guys, I should get off of here. This fleet carrier does defend itself. That is nice to know. After having this experience, I think I would definitely want a fleet carrier. If I could afford it, if I could manage the maintenance and all of that, I think it would be completely worth it. I mean, this is really cool. This is really cool. And you can travel and take your stuff and take your squad, and oh my gosh, that's really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. I do appreciate that they have allowed those of us who wouldn't ordinarily be able to afford a fleet carrier. I am so glad they allowed us to do this, to give it a try and see if it was something worth striving for, to make it a goal to have one. And I can now say that yes, I think it is something worth having and would be really, really nice. I guess that's it for this episode. I hope you guys found this video useful and or entertaining at least. Maybe you'll consider getting your own fleet carrier in the future. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.